She was a model that became a femme fatale on the big screen, starring as a leading lady on the silver screen during the start of her career, and then becoming a legend at the end of her career, contending with many female actresses at the time, such as Joan Crawford to Veronica Lake. Her acting career spanning from the 1940s to the mid 2010s, making her appearance in film to other media for over 70 years. This is the amazing Lauren Bacall, and this is her basic biography. Early life. Lauren Bacall was born on the 16th of September 1924 in New York, USA. She was born to a family that would come from from Eastern Europe to have a better life in the United States. She would attend school around New York and even attend boarding schools at the same time when she was at a young age. Then leaving to attend high schools in Manhattan. Her parents would break up whilst she was growing up in New York and would love to go to the theatre whilst in education, even spending some time in the theatre and working in various odd jobs in the theatre industry. She would work in these odd jobs in theatre when she was at school and loved to become an actress one day. In the 1940s, she was able to be one of the long list of women who would become models at the time. And even she would manage to work as a fashion model when she was working various odd jobs to become an actress. She would spend time taking acting lessons and even improving her acting skills based on working on the stage in the 1940s. As a teenager, she would promote various fashion products and even fashions at the time, even sometimes promoting products to people her age or even younger that they would like to purchase or even love to see Lauren on the front of each magazine or poster that was promoting said products. Acting career. She was able to become an actress on Broadway, with her career mostly towards modeling. Her first stage role was in Johnny 2 times 4 and would continue this acting um, streak through with various stage roles. However, in the 1940s, she was able to be a beautiful and even stylish young actress or leading actress on the stage. This was due to her front cover appearances on top magazines at the time, but had various made movie appearances, but only in small or extra roles on the silver screen. She would continue to work on Broadway to gain some acting experience before entering Hollywood to be the leading actress they needed at the time. After a long stream of auditions, Lauren Bacall managed to secure her first film called To Have and To Have Not. To Have and Have Not in 1944. This was 2 years after her stage performances, and even would become a part of Humphrey Bogart's movie streak, and even become his future wife. She would continue becoming a breakout star and even a new lead actress in Hollywood, being able to provide a chance for her to work in various film noir, which were one of the biggest genres at the time. Films like The Big Sleep in 1946 and even Key Largo in 1947 would make her an iconic star. She would spend time off screen and even by working with various political parties based on being one of the biggest Hollywood actresses at the time. Her name in Hollywood would be part of the young line of actors and actresses who would be known as who would be promoting various democratic party issues and even being able to be part of various war efforts after and even during World War II. She would appear in various events for the Democratic Party in the United States, as well as helping host various presidential hosts throughout the 1940s and even to the 1950s. Fashion model to Hollywood actress, the 1950s would be another decade where she would show her acting chops and even become part of Hollywood's elite as a female actress, and even would star with new actors to legends of the silver screen. She would star in the 1950s with a movie called Bright Leaf with legendary actor Gary Cooper, and would be one of the first Western genre films that she would become an icon in. She would even work in television whilst being a Hollywood actress, but only as a guest appearance in each of these roles. Later on in the same decade, Lauren Bacall would star in more movies that were a mixture of genres. She would star in a hit movie in 1953 called How to Marry a Millionaire with Marilyn Monroe, and then star in the classic war movie of Northwest Frontier in the final years of the 1950s. She even was able to star with legendary actor Kirk Douglas in the movie Young Man with a Horn in the same decade, making them one of the best on screen couples in the 1950s, as well as making a radio appearance to promote this movie. Lauren Bacall continued to be a female icon in various movies, and even in the 1960s, by starring in movies that she would choose instead of Hollywood choosing it for her or even her agents, as this was due to having time to work in more television and stage instead of messing up her schedules with various Hollywood um, movies and even interacting with Hollywood elites, as this could be depending on various political or non political appearances that she was able to attend. She starred in neo noirs, two westerns in the 1960s, and she would be in films such as Shock Treatment in 1964, as she would be playing a doctor, and then starring in movies in the 1970s from Murder of the Orient Express with Sean Connery to Shootist in 1976 with classic legendary Western actor John Wayne. Personal life and final years. Lauren Bacall would be married at least two times in her life. First husband was the legendary actor Humphrey Bogart from 1945 to 1957. They would spend time together in the early 1940s to 1950s as an acting screen couple. After divorcing Bogart, she would marry Jason Robards from 1961 to 1969. She would have three children with her relationships with both of her husbands. She was able to become an older actress within her career in Hollywood and even in general life, which meant she would only be playing roles that would she would find fit or something of interest. She would star in movies in the 1980s by starring in a movie called The Fan in 1981 with James Garner, and even comedies such as Dinner at 8 in 1989. All of these movies would be promoted as normal, but she would not like to appear promoting various movies at the time, and being less of a lead role or a support and now more of a supporting actress. Her star would still be shining in the 1990s by working in movies that made her play as an older lady, as well as having her type of character being used as a supporting actress role. She even played in various performances in the 2000s as well, by making an appearance in a hit TV series Sopranos, and then making her last television appearance, or last appearance overall, in Family Guy in 2014. Legacy and death. Sadly, the beautiful Lauren Bacall passed away at the age of 89 on the 12th of August 2014. The cause of death was stroke, and she had some health issues before passing away. Her legacy was big and still lives on today. She was able to act and have a career for over 70 years, which was one of the longest careers that a legendary actor or actress could have. They had there had been various movies, books, and television series based on her life. She would be inspiring more act or inspired various actors and actresses during her time in Hollywood, as well as in the modern era. She would and being able to show her traits of various actresses in movies to video games. She even had time to be nominated for various awards, but only won some of them whilst being an actress. She was classed as one of the best actresses of classic Hollywood. Now, thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't done so. I'm Suki Cookie, and please check out my other videos and stay tuned for more content like this. Thank you.